So the story goes like this. You have a monobehavior with some serialized field, and you want to make it optional. If it's been assigned, you do some stuff, otherwise you don't. The simplest solution would be to check if this field is different than null, and if so, execute some code. The problem here is that comparing Unity objects to null comes with some overhead and shouldn't really be done in the update method. Additionally, this solution won't work for value types, like float, because we can't set them to null. A somewhat better solution would be to add another field of type bool, and use it to control whether the value should be used or not. But this, on the other hand, requires a lot of boilerplate and kinda clutters the inspector. So here's how we can simplify this a little bit. First, let's create a new struct called optional. It's gonna be serializable and require one generic type t that describes what kind of value it's holding. I'm gonna add two serialized fields, one boolean field called enabled and one of type t called value. I made these fields private and added public getters for them. This way I'll be able to edit this struct only using the inspector. Now in my monobehavior, instead of declaring two fields, I can declare only one of type optional float and use it like so. That's much better. We can improve this further by adding a custom constructor. It takes an initial value and automatically sets enable to true. This way, if we want to define some defaults in our monobehavior, we can do it as such. Now let's take care of the inspector. I'm gonna create a custom property drawer for the optional type. In the onGUI method, I first fetch the two properties of my struct, and then render the value property. Notice that I shrink its width a bit to make some space on the right. I then adjust the position to make it a square, and render the enabled checkbox there. I can also wrap the value property in a disabled group. This will gray out the drawer if enabled is not checked. Lastly, if I want to support nested structs or classes, I need to override the getPropertyHeight method and return the height of the value property. Now the drawer works even with expandable types. And that's pretty much it. I use this thing extensively in Astortion. For example, interactions can define the maximum distance from the player, but the entire limit can be disabled. Maybe it will be useful for you as well. If you want, sources are in the description. Until the next time.